The Methods Jam is a bit of a brainchild from my role as a chief methodologist, and that role is all about how do we go beyond what everyone else is doing, what are we doing so that we can make impact at scale. The Methods Jam really was this idea of how do we convene all our great designers from around the world in an intensive 48-hour period and get people to come together and jam what they think is the best way and the most innovative way to tackle the way in which we go about doing our design projects.
What we did was we reached out globally to our designers around the world and had them submit provocative questions, stuff that's really going to catapult our methods forward. Then we got our designers to upload those ideas to a digital collaborative platform where people could vote and comment on them, and we could pull out the ideas that will really move us forward. Across 8 studios in 5 countries, we were able to come up with 57 how might we questions that we're going to use throughout the jam.
How might we use the design way to tackle systemic corruption?
How might we design with Indigenous people authentically?
How might we improve the quality of ideas from target users during co-design?
How might we prepare our mindset to effectively design in a world that's going to transform more in the next 30 years than in the last 300?
How might we take account of people's propensity for hyperbolic discounting?
How might we ensure our design is tied back to real behaviours?
How might we leverage big data to validate and build strong insights?
How might we integrate qualitative and quantitative insights better than anyone else in the world?
Over 48 hours, we're going to go deep on those questions in a design marathon and gather people from all over the globe to come up with the methods that will revolutionize the way we work.
The Methods Jam is all anchored around the types of questions we're asking ourselves to really be designers that are making a difference. So for example, this morning we talked about how might we use visual and or physical language to run workshops. And it was a fantastic question to prompt us to reflect from New Zealand, from across Australia, and in some of our other locations around where have we actually activated participation to deeply understand human need, understand lived experiences, so that we could actually go beyond the written word, go beyond templates, go beyond post-it notes. We had beautiful examples of using stones as a way of telling stories of healing. We had great examples of actually co-opting random materials to really communicate visions for the future. And then even how we actually activate people's stories so that they're actually not just captured once, but they get shared and used over and over to really stimulate and inspire people to make significant change.
The Methods Jam this morning was a really fun way to start a Friday morning at work, to get our ideas flowing and really think about how at ThinkPlace we can start to do things differently and more effectively moving forward.
I found the sessions awesome, so many great ideas, and it's great to work for a company who's always trying to be the best.
You can be leading edge, but that's kind of what everyone does. So we're talking about being bleeding edge, which is going way beyond where everyone else is at. And it's a little bit provocative, and it's also about actually standing up and saying, yeah, we're prepared to try things differently and learn from that and then put it into practice that we can then share with other people.